out, or did you have to eBay it out?
Nope, bought it when it came out. Bought the whole series.
That's a good excuse.
I'm also proud a member of your Substack.
Whoa, thank you so much.
Subscriber. So,
Yeah, wow, thank you. That means a lot.
So let's kick it off by talking about when you adapt something. I've had this conversation with Robert Kirkman a number of times. Wants to give something to even the loyal fans. So changing the story, changing beats, changing what happens is okay as long as the tone remains the same. Do you both feel that way about it?
Yeah, it balances right. You want to make sure that the fans are happy, but at the same time, you don't want to bore them with the same exact story beat for beat. And what they've done is really expand on the story in ways that are very true to the comic. They give us these great character moments and they're able to flesh out the war, the time war between the old timers and the teenagers in a way that we can only hint at in the comic.
Yeah, 100%. It was all just additive. There was never anything that like we can't do the stuff that I imagined. Like we have beautifully designed Cliff Chiang giant robots. We can't put that in a TV show, and yet they do. So yeah, they captured everything from the book, and then they're like, well, what more can we do with the real estate? We only had 30 issues, 5 panels a page. You know, there's only so much you can do. We keep talking about Max Brothers, a character who shows up a couple times in the comic, but now the TV show we get to spend, you know, big, long, deep scenes with them. That we were so jealous that we didn't get to do that in the book. They were like, it's perfect.
What did you guys say about the performance of the Jim Davies? Like, how impressed were you with what they brought?
It was unreal when we saw the casting photos and clips and stuff. It's like looking like they came out of the comic. But then once they start talking and acting, you believe them. And that's really hard to find in young actors. And they sell it so completely. And when you're watching it, you just fall into the story. You believe every moment of it. And then when things go haywire and all the action starts happening, you feel that too. That's maybe the best thing about it. Everything that alchemy that happens once you have actors in there, and that energy changes.
Speaking of casting, Jason Matsuka says Grandpa. Oh my God. I didn't even have in my mind who would work for it, but as soon as he showed up on screen, amazing. Talk about that. Is that dream casting for you as well, bro?
Oh, 1,000%. I mean, and it's so cool that Jason's a fan of the comic. He introduced Alec Baldwin to Paper Girls. My friend said to bring him in. It was like, this is, I mean, it feels like it was always our intention to have him because you can't imagine anyone else. But I'm just a fan of his podcast in general, his comedy, and just like, what an exciting villain to bring into a show. An antagonist, I'd say, because he's not a villain. He feels like a fully fleshed, three-dimensional human being, and it's just what he brings to the show is huge. I mean, it's a pro.
Okay, cool. Mr. Brian, you're in the comic industry. You're always known as BKB, right? And I'm just wondering, how about outside comics in the entertainment industry? Do they still call you as BKB or just Brian? Or?
I think it was something that I started to make it easier on you fine folks because my last name is so obnoxiously hard to spell. H-A-N, and it's too many letters for a one-syllable name. Yeah. So like a BKB is fine, but sure, it's sweet. I don't care what you call me as long as you buy my comics. Call me Dirtbag, I'll take it.
And music has always been a big inspiration in the 80s, right? Whose music inspired you guys when you guys were developing Paper Girls? What do you guys listen to?
I mean, I love 80s music. I think it's just maybe growing up at that time. But even as an adult now, I've gone back to listen to bands that I wasn't listening to back then. And, the 80s was so full of bands like Cure, Depeche Mode, and, that stuff definitely plays into, there's a Depeche Mode poster in Aaron's bedroom in the comic and stuff like that. And then other things from the 80s that maybe don't even think about the nails. Those are, albums that, to me, reminded me of my teenage years, and I wanted, bring some of that into the book.
Yeah, that's me, mainstream Johnny, the Ultra Van Halen, because I remember being 8 years old and my baby babysitter, Diane, came over and she was on her landline constantly calling a radio station. She's like, there's this song Jump. I heard it a few days ago. I need to hear it again. She's calling requesting it, and when that song came on the radio and she lost her mind, I was like, I guess this is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. So yeah, Jump still has a special place in my heart.
Now, Brian, you've been a showrunner. Here, you're a creative consultant, let's say. You know, let Christopher Rogers do his thing. Talk a little bit about your involvement, and then for you, Cliff, Chris told us that he may even come to you more in terms of aesthetic and design, working with DPs for season 2. So talk a little bit about find that balance of this is your baby, but you also want to lean on Chris's talents.
I guess this is what I've learned now, having been adapted, having worked on other people's adaptations, that the important job as a creator is first of all just to find the right partners at the beginning. You find those right partners to give them space. I say, like, if you loved our comic, it's Cliff and I put so much of ourselves into it, and if this TV show is going to work, you're going to have to put a lot of yourself, and the writers in this room are going to have to put a lot of themselves in it. So don't be intimidated. Don't feel like, we have to do this beat for beat, boring adaptation. I think it's just hang on loosely is the way to be a good partner in this.
Yeah, the production asked me to put together some visual notes and show them some of my inspiration for the comic, the reasons why the capsule looks a certain way, the reason why robots look different from each other, and they assimilated all that information and kept it in mind as they were developing it. And you can see from the wardrobe choices and the locations, like they really wanted to stay true to the feel in the comics. There's details, or storytelling details in all the visuals, and so they kept that. And it's really rewarding to see that, and and I think that's what helps the show, really stay true, as well as expand on it. They do things with locations and designs that really sell the 80s, make you feel like it's a real lived-in neighborhood.
Fantastic. This show's amazing.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot. It's good.
I'm just curious.
That too.
Yeah.
Ask this standard question, which is, if you open the door and your younger self was there, what would be one thing you want to tell them?
Yeah, I'd say none of those creams or pills are going to work. You're going to lose that hair, kid, and it's going to be okay. Don't worry about it. Everything's going to be all right. Someday you're going to get to work on a super cool TV show, and makes having all your hair fall out worthwhile. How about you?
Yeah, for me it would be, chill out. Like, you got this, where you're going to end up where you want to be, and you can't stress about it too much on your way there, but just try and enjoy the ride.
I just want to say personally, I'm so sorry for why The Last Man series.
Oh, thanks. Man, I would always rather have one cool season, than 10 seasons something I didn't love. And I love what they did.
I know, I've been waiting for that for 10 years.
Yeah, thanks. Well, let's